If you've ever wondered how easy it is to make sour cream, and this would be a great project with kids, this is how easy it is. I've got 2 cups of cream measured into a sterilized quart jar. You could put it in a pint. Sorry, I've got milk warming up. You could put it in a pint, but it's just a little too full. And I have a pot of hot water here already on the stove. We're going to put that in the hot water and let the temp come up on the handy dandy thermometer. We're going to let that come up to 86 degrees. And then we're going to add some culture, and it's pretty much, that's all you're going to do. So this has come up to 86 degrees, and I have the most wonderful the tiniest measuring spoons in the world, 1/16 of a teaspoon. It goes down to, I think, a 64th. I'll put a link to these on Amazon. You're going to put in a 1/16 of a teaspoon of Aroma Bee starter culture, which you can get on cheese supply stores. So you will need that culture. And I have already sprinkled that over the top of this, and we've turned off the heat, and we're just going to set a timer for 5 minutes and let that sit briefly, and then we're going to come back and whisk it in, and that's pretty much the end of what you need to do to make sour cream. All right, so that's been 5 minutes, and now you're going to take your little whisk, and you're just going to whisk this up and down to incorporate the starter. 20 little up and down with the whisk. So we're going to do that 20 times. Set that aside, and then that's it. The heat is off. I'm going to put just a little loose cap on top of that. It doesn't need to be sealed up really tight. And then I'm going to push this to the back of the stove and put a kitchen towel over it and just keep it in that warm water. As the water cools, that culture is going to be working, and leave that sitting for 12 hours. So you can do this in the evening and let it sit overnight on the back of the stove, and then after 12 hours, we're just going to take it out of the water and leave it out on the counter. And it always feels a little strange to do dairy just sitting out at room temperature, but that's what we're doing. So once you pull this out after 12 hours, if you do it overnight, pull it out in the morning and let it sit. So it sits out on the counter for a total of the whole process is about 36 hours. And you will see it set up. As you get close to the 36-hour mark, you'll see that it has set into beautiful sour cream. And then you can take it, and I'll decant it out of that quart jar and put it in a container and put it in the fridge. And it is so good. So it really is that easy to make fresh, wonderful sour cream that will blow your socks off, or take it to your next family gathering and just impress the heck out of the relatives. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.